Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jenni Monki, and I'm now shortly presenting our study titled Comparison of Airway Cytology in Healthy Adult Horses housed on two different peat beddings, wood pellet and straw pellet. About our study. As we all know, equine asthma is a prevalent chronic disease of adult horses defined by predominantly neutrophilic inflammation in lower airways. Inhaled particle exposure is a part of the disease pathogenesis, but information about the effects of bedding materials on equine airway inflammation specifically is lacking. The aim of our study was to compare the effects of different bedding materials on lower airway inflammation. Peat bedding is traditionally considered to be a good choice for horses suffering from respiratory disease. The hypothesis was that peat bedding would induce less airway inflammation compared to other bedding materials. In our study, 32 adult riding school horses were housed on different bedding materials with no other changes in management. Wood pellet, straw pellet, and loosely stored peat were compared to peat stored in plastic bales. Horses were examined and their airways were sampled after each bedding period, as described, and the samples were prepared and analyzed as follows. An experienced blinded person performed the differential counts of inflammatory cells, 300 cells per slide. All the horses remained healthy throughout the study. We used paired samples t-test to compare the neutrophil percentages. As you can see from the graphs in the poster, our results showed that BALF neutrophil percentage was higher after the straw pellet period and P2 period compared to P1 period. There was no difference between wood pellet period and P1 period. In conclusion, these preliminary results suggest that straw pellet and loosely stored peat increase airway neutrophilia detected in BALF compared to baled peat bedding. This information might assist us in selecting bedding materials, especially for horses suffering from equine asthma in future. Thank you for your attention.